but you know, what defines the magic of a Leakycon show?
The people are so enthusiastic and also like sweet and forgiving, because the first time that I played solo at a Leakycon was right after the final movie had come out, and so everybody was just full of like emotional craziness, and I was about to go play them a bunch of sad Snape songs immediately after, and I thought they're gonna want to dance, they're gonna want to like have happy things, and I thought this is just gonna be really like it's gonna be really hard to get people to pay attention. And the first song I played, I was so nervous, I was shaking, and I don't get nervous to play. I just didn't want people to be sad, and I didn't want to disappoint them. And the people in the very front row started putting up hand hearts, and then everyone behind them started doing it too. And it was like that, just that alone, like the fact that I wasn't sure if what I was going to be sharing with people was what they would want to see, and that the way that they accepted it and like let me know that they were enjoying it just made me so happy. Because normally when it's like a big rock show, everybody's dancing and screaming, and you know when they're enjoying it, but when it's like a quiet set, you don't always know how people are receiving it, and that was amazing.
Anyone else?
We're all like autonomous individuals here, bouncing around in electron orbital shells, and the peak frequency at which Leakycon vibrates is very high.
Science. All right. What's your worst sound-related mishap?
Hello. Leakycon will never hold another event in wherever 2012 was, because the people they were forced, the not sound people, the electricians, the angry electricians, the sexist pig electricians, who they were forced to employ to run sound, were the worst people ever. They treated Steph like crap because she's a woman. They treated Melissa like crap because she's a woman. They treated Stephanie Dornhelm like... I get emotional. Like I'm gonna start getting like really angry just talking about how terrible those people were. That was the worst sound-related experience in my life.
I will tell you, as a woman who tours to alternative venues are awesome because you provide your own sound, but the few times that you roll up to some places where they provide sound, you have a 50-50 chance of either it sounding awesome or someone not listening to you, and particularly being talked down to. And as someone who has a BFA in like sound and lighting design and stuff like that, it's kind of like shove it up your ass. So yeah, that's usually just in general, like there's a giant question mark when you're playing in an unknown, but when you get a good one, it's like, okay, I'm gonna come back here because this is gonna be awesome every time. So
I played at Portis in Texas with the Mudbloods, and it was just the two bands, us and them, and I think they had actually assigned, I felt so bad, a volunteer to run sound. They like rented all the equipment and then said, okay, go ahead, and she had never seen any of the equipment before. So we
set up the equipment.
Yeah, and like we couldn't, there were all kinds of problems. There wasn't a piano. We got there and we told them, can you bring in one of the pianos from the hotel? They had a ton of them. They gave us like a little toy keyboard that was like literally 1 octave, and we were like, we can't do that. But the sound check took 4 hours. We just kept playing our set over and over again, just hoping that eventually it would be done. And the actual time when there was an audience there, we had feedback in our monitors. The audience couldn't hear it, but we were just hearing this high-pitched squeal the entire time we were playing. It was just very, very hard.
Well, and the piano, because they ended up bringing in like a grand piano, but then they couldn't get it up on the stage. So y'all had to play like at audience level, so no one could see you like 3 rows back. Yeah.
It was really hard.
Yikes. Worst